You know that burning sensation in your chest after a big meal? That uncomfortable feeling like your food is trying to make a comeback? If you've experienced this more than just a couple of times, you might be dealing with more than just occasional heartburn. You might have GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease. GERD isn't just an inconvenience, it's a chronic condition where stomach acid keeps creeping up into your esophagus, causing pain, discomfort, and even lasting damage if left untreated. But here's the thing, you're not stuck with it. There are effective ways to manage GERD, and today, we're going to explore them. Lifestyle changes, the first line of defense. Let's start with the simplest and often most effective approach, lifestyle changes. When dealing with GERD, the first thing your doctor might suggest isn't a pill, but rather some adjustments to your daily habits. These changes might seem small, but they can have a big impact. For starters, if you're carrying extra weight, shedding some pounds can make a significant difference. Excess weight puts pressure on your stomach, making it easier for acid to push back up into your esophagus. Maintaining a moderate weight isn't just good for GERD, it's good for your overall health. Next, consider what you're eating and when. Big, heavy meals right before bed are like sending an invitation to GERD. Instead, try eating smaller, more frequent meals and give yourself a few hours to digest before lying down. And when you do go to bed, raising the head of your bed by 6 to 8 inches can help keep stomach acid where it belongs, down in your stomach. If you smoke, quitting isn't just important for your lungs, it's crucial for managing GERD. Smoking weakens the lower esophageal sphincter, LA, the valve that's supposed to keep stomach acid out of your esophagus. A stronger LES means less acid reflux. Tuning your diet, what to eat and what to avoid. Now, let's talk about food, one of the most common triggers of GERD. Certain foods are more likely to cause problems, especially those high in fat, caffeine, or acidity. Foods like fried foods, chocolate, spicy dishes, and citrus fruits are often culprits. If you're a coffee lover, you might need to cut back or switch to a low-acid option. But here's where it gets tricky, everyone's different. What triggers GERD for one person might be fine for another. That's why it's important to pay attention to your body and work with a healthcare professional to figure out which foods are your personal triggers. They can help you craft a diet that minimizes your symptoms while still giving you the nutrients you need. Medications, over-the-counter and prescription options. When lifestyle changes aren't enough, it's time to look at medications. Many people start with over-the-counter, OTC, options like antacids, which can quickly neutralize stomach acid and relieve mild heartburn. But beware, antacids are more of a quick fix than a long-term solution. Using them too often can lead to side effects like constipation or diarrhea, and over time, they might even interfere with your body's ability to absorb certain nutrients. For more persistent symptoms, doctors might recommend proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, or H2 blockers. Both of these medications work by reducing the amount of acid your stomach produces. PPIs are particularly effective at allowing the esophagus to heal from acid damage, while H2 blockers are a solid option for reducing overall acid production. However, like all medications, these come with potential side effects. PPIs, for example, can cause headaches, stomach issues, and diarrhea. There's also ongoing research into the long-term effects of PPIs, so it's important to use them under the guidance of a healthcare professional. H2 blockers, while generally milder, might be less effective than PPIs, especially for severe GERD. Surgical options, when other treatments aren't enough. Sometimes, even after trying lifestyle changes and medications, GERD symptoms persist. In these cases, surgery might be an option. While surgery sounds drastic, it can be a lifesaver for people with severe GERD that doesn't respond to other treatments. One common surgical procedure is called fundoplication. In this procedure, a surgeon wraps the top of your stomach around the lower part of your esophagus. This adds pressure to the LES, helping to keep stomach acid from flowing back up. While fundoplication is generally effective, it's not without risks. Potential complications include difficulty swallowing or, ironically, continued heartburn if the surgery doesn't fully correct the problem. For those who are obese and have GERD, bariatric surgery, commonly known as weight loss surgery, might be recommended. Losing weight can significantly reduce GERD symptoms, and bariatric surgery can help achieve that when other methods haven't worked. Another surgical option is endoscopy, where a flexible tube is used to either reinforce the less or deliver radio frequency energy to it, helping to tighten the valve. Like any surgery, these procedures carry risks, such as trouble swallowing or gas and bloating. When to seek medical advice. It's important to remember that GERD is more than just an occasional annoyance. If you're experiencing symptoms regularly, or if your current treatments aren't providing relief, it's time to talk to a doctor. GERD can lead to more serious health problems if left untreated, including damage to the esophagus and even an increased risk of esophageal cancer. A healthcare professional can help you figure out the best treatment plan, whether that's making lifestyle changes, trying new medications, or considering surgery. They can also monitor your condition to make sure your treatments are working and adjust them as needed. Conclusion: taking control of GERD. Living with GERD doesn't mean you have to live with discomfort. With the right combination of lifestyle changes, dietary adjustments, medications, and possibly surgery, you can manage your symptoms and improve your quality of life. If you're struggling with GERD, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare professional. They can guide you through your options and help you find the most effective way to keep your GERD under control. The sooner you take action, the sooner you can start feeling better and enjoying life without the constant worry of heartburn and acid reflux.